It's Girl Code here. Welcome back to my channel. Have you been wanting to build your own website but had no idea where to begin? Well, you're in the right place. Today we'll break down HTML in a way that actually makes sense. What even is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Think of it as a blueprint of every website. Hypertext means text that links to other documents or web pages. Markup language is how we tell the browser where everything is and where it belongs. The first thing we need to know are tags. Tags are commands that tell the browser what to do with our content. There are many different kinds of tags and each has a different purpose. Some organize text, some display images, and others help structure the page itself. Some tags require an opening and a closing tag. An opening tag tells the browser that this is the start of an HTML element, while the slash in the closing tag marks the end. Since we know a little more about our tags, let's jump right into our code. First things first, open up your code editor and create a new file. Name it index.html. This name matters because the browser automatically looks for a file called index.html when loading a website. If the file has a different name, then your site won't load properly. Let's add the basic structure of an HTML file. First up is exclamation point doctype HTML, which is a declaration line that tells the browser that this is a HTML5 document. Everything on your site lives inside the HTML tags. Within your HTML tags are the head and body tags. It holds metadata for the browser. The head can include links to CSS and JavaScript, which we'll learn later, while the body holds everything that the user can actually see. Now let's add some text in the body tag using the P tag. P stands for paragraph and it automatically adds space around the text. Paragraphs always have an opening and closing tags. Whatever text you want displayed goes inside these tags. Now when I run this, you'll see the text show up on the page. Kinda cool, right? If you want to make the code appear on your web page, you're just going to hit Command S or Control S to save it and you'll automatically see it. Now let's discuss header tags. A header tag could be 6 different sizes. 1 is the largest size and 6 is the smallest. A header tag helps you structure your content and allows you to grab the user's attention. Let's try each header tag and see the difference on the web page just to test them out. As you can see, H1 is the boldest while H6 is the smallest. Headers are a good way of breaking up sections and making your page easy to follow along. Another good thing about headers is that they help your SEO or search engine optimization, because search engines are able to scan your headers and guide people to your page. Now that we understand these things, let's start making our own web page. The project I'll advise you to start with is an About Me web page, because it allows you to get used to the layouts and tags without having to think too much on what information to add. Now let's go ahead and erase our code so we can have a fresh start. As you're following along, feel free to change information to make it personal to you. So get creative with your words, images, and videos. I'm just going to keep things simple for you to follow along. Let's add our HTML layout that we learned before. In the head tag, I'm going to give my page a title. Using a H1 tag, I'm going to add a visible title on the user's screen. I'm going to give the user a little insight about my channel using the P tag. Remember, everything that you want to see goes in the body tags. When you load this, I think it looks great so far. But let's add more information. I want to introduce myself as the creator of Girl Code, so I'm going to use another header tag to split things up. I'll use a H2 tag since we already used H1 for our title. Looking at my code, I feel like it's too cluttered. The best way to fix this is by using a div tag, which is short for division. The div tag will not have any effect on your web page, but it'll help us organize our code so it'll be easier for us later on. Now let's add some divs on some parts of our code. Okay, much neater now. Next, we're going to talk about styling our text. If you want to make your text bold, you can use the B tag, which, as you can guess, it stands for bold. It's perfect for emphasizing words or just making them stand out. Another style we can use is the I tag for italic. This will make certain words on your web page slanted slightly to the right, which make it feel more soft-toned. I'm just gonna add some style to the text I have in my code just to try to make my website feel more alive. You can try it out on different parts of your text to see what you want for your website. After running it, you can see it has added a little more character to the website. You'll see as we add things, our page will come together slowly. Okay, now the next issue I want to fix is that the text feels a little too squished together. Using a BR tag, it adds a little breathing room. I'm just going to add some so you can see the difference. Perfect. Now it's easier on the user's eyes. Even though this is a small detail, it's incredibly useful for the overall finish of your website. But that's all for today. In the next video, we'll be able to add images and links to your website, as well as more tags you can use to make your website more personal. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you want to see the rest of the series. You can always keep up with updates on Instagram and TikTok at GirlCodeHere. I love each and every one of you and see you in the next video.